Hello, hello. All right. The 10% challenge is officially done. It ended last night, Thursday night. It was that simple. Just we challenged everyone in our community and in our Patreon group to list an extra 10% over a week's time and keep it at your own pace, but just give your business that little extra boost. Wasn't super structured. We weren't checking in every single day or updating. However, I had some shining stars in this that did check in with us every day. They did come to our come lists with us. We had a lot of extras in the Patreon this week. I feel like we were listing together every single day, which was awesome. Either I was starting one or Molly was starting one or Libby was saying, where the heck is everybody? Let's do this. So we were all like in that listing and productive mindset. It was a very productive week. I met my goal. I did the extra 10%. I didn't get very far ahead of that. I didn't go, above and beyond, but I am happy that I met my goal, did the extra 10. Great. I've been having a hard time meeting my goal. I have been meeting it, but it's been taking everything in me to get to that goal. So I got to the full money amount. I'm definitely glad that I go with the money amount, because if I just went by the number of listings I did, I met that goal like day 3. But I was listing lower dollar items, trying to get through a certain amount or type of consignment that I was doing. And some of those consigners, they're Amazon returns, they're just things that are lower end. So I listed a high number of listings, but the money amount took longer to get there. A little bit more of a hill to climb, but got there, did great. There were 3 people that not only responded to my posts in the Patreon and in the Facebook community, but I mean, they participated in pretty much everything anyways. And they were really like took this challenge to heart and stuck with it. So I'm not going to have a wheel. I'm not going to have anything extravagant. This is not a Molly event. This is a thrown together last minute Samantha event. So it's a little different. Oh, good job, Pam. You listed your 77. Awesome. So she met her 10%. Good job. So my 3 people that are going to be getting a little package from me will be Char, Vanessa, and Kathy. The reason that these 3, first of all, they checked in, they let me know, they stuck with it along the way. But I'm especially impressed with Char. Like, holy moly. She not only set a goal, she checked in every single day and was accountable to herself, but publicly. Checked in every single day. And even on the days, I mean, I'm looking at the check-ins right now on our Facebook, in our Facebook community. So go join our free Facebook community so you see things like this and can be inspired. Because I did hear that she was inspiring people for sure. Even when she had unstable internet, they run a business, a separate business from their home, a locksmithing company. And she had to go and be a big part of that because her husband was out of town. She literally was logging in and working from her car. She would list and even still log in with us when she could and list with us and co-work with us. And even on the days of all the unstableness and the craziness, she was still meeting her goals or coming really close to it. And then she made up for them the next day. So it was a nice, it all evened out for sure. She blew it out of the water. Especially that last day. I gave her a kudos. We were almost done. And I was like, Char, you're my shining student. Like, you're doing great. I'm so proud of you. And honestly, a lot of people, when you give them that kudos, I was hoping this didn't happen, but sometimes they will just be like, oh, cool, I accomplished that. Samantha's proud. This is great. And then they kind of fizzle out, like they take a deep breath and they fizzle out like, whew, got what I needed. Star went even crazier. She doubled her listing on the last day and like, oh, she did great. There was no fizzling at all there. Not at all. I love what a competitive group we have, because when I did give that kudos, Vanessa was like, I'm working hard too. And we had an awesome chat about that. So it was great. Vanessa went above and beyond her goal, pushed herself super hard. And again, lots of stuff going on. She had some hurricane things the week before, and so she definitely had some making up to do. And I just love the determination and the grit as we went through this little challenge. And she definitely went above and beyond. I believe 50% over what she normally would have. So blew the 10% out of the water. Awesome job. And then the other one is Kathy. Kathy did great as well. Logged in every day. She's stayed up late to make sure that she got her listings, and she's been having some awesome growth to begin with. So it's been fun watching that and the growth over time. Then faltered during the weekend, which I don't find it as a falter, but I know she did. I mean, I took Sunday off. Like, I didn't list every single one of these days. That's why it was such a long challenge, was so that it was like an average of that week, so that you could pick the days you wanted and your schedule would flow. She felt that she faltered over the weekend, but she definitely made up for it. She met her 10%, and she made sure that she did it no matter what. So I still don't know what I'm going to send you three. So I am leaving for the weekend to camp and go to some family reunions. So let me know when I come back on Monday. I will get some boxes ready, some little care packages, or we can do, I don't know, we can do electronic gift cards of some sort, or swag. I don't know. Let me know what you would like for doing a great job with this challenge. Also, Libby, if you could keep your lips buttoned, because yeah, I didn't do a wheel. I didn't like pick a winner. I just picked 3 awesome people that were doing great, following along with me. So that's just how it is. We will have a Listapalooza, and it will be more structured, and we will definitely have to do that, I think, when we come back from our reseller retreat in Gatlinburg. I think we'll have to have, if anything, a small Listapalooza to bump us into Q4 and give us that last jump start at the end of summer slowdown. Because Q4 is like right around the corner, guys. So keep listing. List an extra 10% if you can. Push yourself that much harder right now while it is slower and while our sales are down, because most of us are. You're not alone. It's happening. Keep listing, because right now, I mean, the fall stuff, the winter stuff, the Christmas stuff, you don't want to start listing and thinking about that stuff in November. That's not when you list Christmas gifts for people. You want to do that right now. Get it out there, list your stuff, and before you know it, the sales are going to be rolling in, and we're going to be kicking it, doing great. Thank you guys for all following along. If you like more stuff like this, make sure to follow in our Patreon. The link is below. I might be doing like 1-day challenges, like, hey, list one extra item today and share a picture of it, or I don't know. We're going to keep doing just mini things to get people pumped up and get people going. And the percentage like this, I really, really like the percentage, because everybody was at their own pace. Somebody normally lists 70 a week. Somebody normally lists 20 a week, 120. It didn't matter what level you were at. You can do an extra 10%. So if anything, I hope this challenge showed you that you can. If you, for some reason, tried and didn't get your extra 10%, or you didn't reach your goal, let us know. We can help figure out what the roadblock was and get you to your goal next week. Get that extra 10% in. We can do it. Everybody have an awesome weekend. Be safe. Keep listing.